The Oscars have been out, and I got it, and I gotta make my predictions. This is my first ever Oscar nomination prediction video, brought to you by Unpaid Film Critic. Yeah. Okay, we are starting off with actors in a leading role. And the nominees for this is Austin Butler as Elvis, Colin Farrell in Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser, The Whale, Paul Mescal, Aftersun, Bill Nighy, Living. I have seen Living, Aftersun, not The Whale yet. I say yet because I'm going to watch The Whale. And Banshees of Inisherin and Elvis. Now, out of all those four, I think Bill Nighy does a really good job in Living. I'm going to do my review on Living soon, but I have to say, Bill Nighy really, his character really took no for, he wouldn't take no or anything. Stopping him really showed that live your life. That movie really shows you how much you can live your life, how much you can impact people towards the end of your life. And it's a really good performance. I think he's going to win. I mean, we got Austin playing Elvis, but there's so much stuff we can look at Elvis, and Austin Butler had a lot of source material to look at. Colin Farrell's character in Banshees of Inisherin, I liked it, but it was not that great. It was okay. It could have been better, but yeah, I will make my Banshees of Inisherin video on that. Brendan Fraser's The Whale. I've not seen that film yet, but I've heard great things on it. Paul Mescal in Aftersun. I think he did good, but he had very little to work with. So for me, he had very little to work with, and if you've actually seen the movie, it's a very interesting movie, really well shot, but in my mind, it's not that well. It's okay. Going into actors in a supporting role, okay. We got Brendan Gleeson, Banshees of Inisherin, okay. We got Brian Tree Henry, Causeway, Judd Hirsch. Yes, Judd Hirsch. Bailman's getting it. Yes, hope he wins. Then Ki-Hoon Quinn. He's in Everywhere All at Once. He's also really good. So when I think it comes down to it, it's going to be Ki-Hoon Quinn and Judd Hirsch. I think those two actors do an amazing job in both of their films. They both are in these pivotal moments in film, and King Quinn is in these amazing scenes that are astonishing to look at. Everything All at Once is, for me as a filmmaker and as like a visual storyteller, is one of the most visual movies ever. Watch it on the big screen. Never watch it on an airplane. That's a movie you gotta watch on the screen. Judd Hirsch and Fabelmans. Well, what can I say? I love the Fabelmans. As you can see in my review of it, it's like, I've been re-looking at the reviews. It's one of my biggest played videos. I'm so glad everyone saw my Fabelmans video. Hopefully people go see it. Please, comment down below if you think my list. Comment down below what you think who will be nominated for the Oscars. Please, I want to hear your guys' suggestions and ideas. Please, don't worry. I love talking to my YouTube channel. I am so glad. I want to thank you all for this. It's because you guys made this all possible. Actresses in a leading. Okay, now let's go into actresses in a leading role. We got Cate Blanchett in Tar. Okay, I saw Tar. She's really great in it. Okay, we got Guy Blanchett. That's pretty good. Andre Alros in Blonde. Damn. Yes. Okay. Yeah. She's. My review for Blonde has not come out yet. Don't worry, I am gonna do one on that. It's just that movie I need to rewatch it because I only watched it once and I never made a review on it, so I need to rewatch it. And I have to say, Ana de Armas did an amazing job in that movie. Really played Marilyn Monroe. Really brought Marilyn Monroe to life, I think. I really think that she did an amazing job in it. Kate Blanchett did an amazing job in Tar as well, because Tar is a very interesting film. Kate Blanchett, I mean, I liked her in it. I just gotta give it to Ana de Armas so far. Risenborough to Leslie, I've not seen it, so I don't know if I can make a good prediction on that film yet, since I've not seen it. But Michelle Williams in Fabelmans, she did good. She did pretty good playing the mother. She has a very interesting storyline in that movie. I'm not gonna say what it is, because it gives away a lot of it. But she did pretty well for it. Michelle, oh yeah. Everywhere All at Once. Okay, she is the main character in Everywhere All at Once. She goes through the entire mind-boggling adventure of that. So I think it'll come down to Michelle Yeoh or Ana de Armas. That was a reminder. Just hey, if you think I'm mispronouncing these names wrong, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do my best. Please comment down below. Okay, so we have, actresses in a supporting role. Okay, nominees are Angela Bassett in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Hong Cho in The Whale. Carrie Condell. Brady Severe Sharon, Jamie Lee Curtis. Everything All at Once. Stephanie... Which one? Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay, it looks like Everything All at Once has two actresses going for supporting actors. We got Jamie Lee Curtis and Stephanie. Well, okay, I honestly think Stephanie had a larger amount on me, so I think Stephanie's probably going to beat Jamie Lee Curtis. But yeah, I mean, I've only seen Everything All at Once. Carrie Condell, she did okay, but I think Stephanie really did a great. If you want to know more about, if you want to know her role in the movie, go watch the movie itself. She plays this really interesting movie. Everywhere All at Once is basically therapy. It's a really great movie. It's one of my, it's a movie that you're watching and you're like, what's going on? It's very visual. Makes are animated movies. We got Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. We got Miracle the Shell with the shores on. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. The Sea Beast, and Turning Red. I've not seen any of these, but from what I can gather, I think it's going to come down to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. That's what I think it's all going to come down to. I could be wrong, but I think it's those two films are up in the top running. Cinematography. Okay, we got All Quiet on the Western Front, Elvis, Tar, Empire of Light. And then Brando Falls Chronicles of Handful of Truth. For cinematography, I think Quiet on the Western Front is best cinematography. It is basically World War I trench warfare. I will talk more about it in my review for All Quiet, but this is all about World War I from the foot soldier, and when I say foot soldier, I mean 16-year-olds. You basically see these really young guys, like my age and younger, going off to World War I and fighting with bolt-action rifles, saying that they're going to bring glory to the fallen land, although they don't. If you know history, you know what happens. But this movie really shows you the horrors of war and the cinematography really proves this. There's this amazing scene when they're in a trench, and you just see these 3 tanks rolling in, and you're just like, the evolution of warfare, and it's just the most poetic and dangerous film to watch. It's just so, it's just so good. Costumes and design. We got Babylon, which I've not seen. Wakanda Forever, which I've not seen. Elvis, I have seen that. Everywhere, Everything, All at Once, I have seen. And Miss Harris Goes to Paris, I've not seen that. But I think in between Elvis and Everything All at Once, I have to say, Elvis had better clothing designs. Only because it's Elvis Presley. I mean, only because it's like the most interesting era. Because Everywhere All at Once had great costumes. They just felt normal. Now, costume designing in Elvis, that was just one of the most amazing costumes that I've seen. I've not seen Babylon, or I've not seen Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, or Miss Harris Goes to Paris. So, I could be wrong, but from what I think it could be Elvis. That's just my ideas. Please, keep on going. Let's keep on chugging. Alright, we're in directing. Okay, nominees for directing. We got Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, and A Triangle to Sadness. Where to start with this? I've seen all of them except for Triangle of Sadness, and I have to say, it's in between the Everywhere All at Once and Fabelmans. But I think I have to give it to Fabelmans. Because I really love the directing, and I really love Steven Spielberg's directing. I mean, anything that he directs is cinema gold. So, it's really great. Not saying that Everywhere All at Once is bad. I'm just saying that, for me, they're neck and neck. Alright? I think it's down to those two. Documentaries. I have not seen any of these documentaries, so I've not seen All That Breeds, All the Beasts and the Bloodshed, Fire of Love, House Made of Spirals, or The Navili. I've not seen any of those, so I can't talk about those. Documentary short films. I've not seen any of these either, so it's really hard. Okay, film editing. We have Banshees of Inisherin. Okay, Elvis, Everywhere All at Once, Tar, Top Gun Maverick. Alright, I've seen all of these. I know I've not made a review for Top Gun Maverick. Don't worry, I am going to make my review for Top Gun Maverick. But, on to video editing. Well, I think Everywhere All at Once, I think it's in between Everywhere All at Once and Elvis. Now, I have to say, Elvis is pretty good on its editing. With the music, in between him actually singing and all that, and all the music, that's really good. But I have to say, Everywhere All at Once has a very unique editing style, which I think is unique, so I'm going to give it to Everywhere All at Once. I think Everything All at Once is going to win the film editing. Alright, now on to international feature films. All Quiet on the Western Front, Argentina, 1985, Close, E.O., and The Quiet Girl. Well, I think I think All Quiet on the Western Front is going to get Best International Film. Because it is super interesting on the topic it shows on the German side of World War I. Which you don't get to see. It's based on a book as well, so it's really, I've not read the book, but I've seen this movie. And if you want to know where you can find All Quiet, it's on Netflix. So, Best Makeup Hairstyle. Okay, we got All Quiet, The Batman, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, and The Whale. Well, I have to say, Batman did not have that really good makeup or hairstyle. I really think the best one that I've seen so far, just take out Black Panther. I've not seen Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So I'm not going to say how good that is. But out of all of them, except for The Whale and Black Panther, which will just leave Elvis, The Batman, and All Quiet, I think All Quiet on the Western Front is the best because it's so well made, it's so interesting, and you get to see the actual, like, it's just watching the mud and the caking and the blood and all that stuff just going to his ones in their faces, and oh my god. There's all that just makes you feel very, oh my god. Okay, music and score. Alright, we have All Quiet, which has a really good score. Babylon, I've not seen them and I really want to. Banshees of Inisherin, I liked it. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Okay, The Fabelmans. I think when it comes down to score, like original score, like dead on score, it has to be Fabelmans. I really love the score in this. I know I haven't seen Babylon yet. Don't worry, I am going to see that movie, don't worry. But I have to say, I liked the Fabelmans score. It got me hyped. It got me sad. I was teary-eyed. If you want to know why it's so emotional to me and why I love Fabelmans so much, go watch my review. But all I gotta say is, best movie. Really good. Yeah, that movie is phenomenal. Alright. Best original song. Okay, we got Applause from Tell It Like a Woman. Have not seen that. Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick. I like that song because I really like Lady Gaga, but the song's really good. Lift Me Up from Black Panther. I've not seen Black Panther, I've heard the music. That song's pretty good, but I've not seen the movie, so I'm gonna say that's a pretty good song. Not To from RR. From Triple R. I've actually seen the music video for it, and it looks phenomenal. And This Is Life. I forgot that was even in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think Everything All at Once didn't really have a really good song. This Is Life. I mean, I forgot about it. Hold My Hand. I remember it kind of only because you see only because you get to see Tom Cruise fly off in a P-51 Mustang 2-seater, which he actually owns in real life. So I think that's phenomenal. Yeah, but I will, yeah. Alright, Best Picture. The best of the best. The creme. Sorry. The creme de la creme. Okay, so here we have All Quiet on the Western Front. Really great movie. I loved it. Brought tears to my eyes. Really opened my eyes about war and the casualties of war and why it's so awful. Avatar: A Way of Water. Have not seen that. Heard mixed on that. Banshees of Inisherin. I liked it, just don't really see it as Best Picture because, I liked it. It was really great, but it was, I don't know. Elvis, I liked Elvis, Everywhere All at Once. I think Everywhere All at Once is really great. I think Elvis is great. I think Fabelmans is amazing. So I think Everywhere All at Once is not great, but astonishingly well made and directed. I think Fabelmans is, how do I describe Fabelmans? It's art. It's literally telling a story about not giving up on your dreams no matter what. You got Tar. I like Tar, but I don't really see it as Best Picture. I see it. I see that it's nominated, but haven't. It's not really. It doesn't really grab me as much. The story didn't. We got Top Gun Maverick. I don't know why Top Gun Maverick's up here. Top Gun Maverick was okay, but it was just good. I mean, I would rather put this in visuals than in Best Picture. Triangle of Sadness I have not seen, and I've not seen Women Talking. So those two films I've not. So that film, Avatar: Way of Water, I've not seen. But I'm gonna say, out of everything else that I have seen, I think it's between Fabelmans and Everywhere All at Once. I think those two are neck and neck. Alright, we got production design. We got All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: Way of Water, okay. Babylon, I've not seen that, so I can't really talk about it. Elvis, I've seen it. I liked it. Production design, it's good. We got Fabelmans. Fabelmans is amazing. It's one of my favorites. But I have to say, I have to give this to All Quiet. So All Quiet really got the emotional design of it, and it's really well done emotionally. Short films, animated. I've not seen those, but yeah, but here they are though. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, and if you want to know where I'm getting this all from, I'm getting this all from Oscar.org, where you can go and find them all. So if you guys were wondering where I got these, where I'm able to see it, short films, I've not seen those. Okay, sound. Nominated for Best Sound. Alright, we got All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: Way of Water, The Batman, Elvis, and Top Gun Maverick. I have to give it to The Batman. Now, why are you asking me this? Why not Avatar? Why not? Well, All Quiet. All Quiet is really good music, which I think I think The Batman had a really good score because it made me feel like, okay, Batman, I can hear, like, it was very, like, dramatic and very well done. All Quiet made you feel like you were in a war cog, like you were in the cog of a war machine, just grinding you up into nothing. Elvis had this operatic, musical-esque sound to it, very uplifting. Top Gun Maverick made you feel like you were actually in a fighter jet, which I have to say, her best sound has to be Top Gun. Really good sound. I think it has to be Top Gun or All Quiet. I think no. Top Gun was great visually. All Quiet on the Western Front, no. I have to say, it's between Batman and Top Gun Maverick for best sound. Now, please, let's keep on going to visual effects. Oh my. Alright, nominees for visual effects. We got Top Gun Maverick, The Batman, and All Quiet on the Western Front. I mean, there is Avatar and Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but I've not seen those two, so I'm not gonna discuss those two. But All Quiet, really good effects, really good visual effects, really felt like you were in there. Batman made you feel like Batman was just beating people up, and you can really feel it. But Top Gun Maverick, I think, has the best visual effects ever. Because if you know Tom Cruise, he doesn't do green screen. So there's no green screen in this. It makes you feel like you're actually in a fighter jet, which I think is amazing. And glad I saw it at theaters. So I think Top Gun Maverick's going to win best visuals. That's my take. But yeah, writing, adapted screenplay. We got All Quiet on the Western Front. We have Glass Onion, which I have seen. Glass Onion I liked, but okay. We have Living, which I have seen, which Bill King, okay. And then we have Top Gun Maverick, and we have Women Talking. Okay, for adapted screenplay, I gotta give it to All Quiet, because it's based on a book, and I haven't read the book, and I've not read the book, but I have to say it's a pretty good adaptation of what life could be like as a foot soldier in World War One. Now, writing for original screenplay. We got Babies of Soon, which has a really great writing, okay directing. Alright, we got Everywhere All at Once. Amazing script, in my opinion. A very good script. Fableman's also a pretty good script. So, I think it's Everywhere All at Once and Fableman's. I think they're going to be neck and neck on the Oscars. I think in my mind, those two are going to be the heavy hitters. Those are my ideas because they're running head to head throughout the entire category. It's like they're trying to beat each other. It's like a race. But I'm just saying, if I was just going to read it and I wasn't that into film, what would I enjoy more? That's hard for me to say. I love film, so it's hard for me not to look at it as not a film lover. But as a film lover, I gotta give it to Fableman's. I know I'm giving Fableman's treatment. It's one of my favorite movies, so that's what I'm doing. I mean, I know, but Everywhere All at Once is also pretty good. So if Everywhere All at Once wins, I'm not mad. So for me, I kind of think it's gonna be Fableman's or Everywhere All at Once. So for me, both of those are really great, in my opinion. We have Tar. Tar's screenwriting is okay, and Triangle of Silence I've not seen. So, there's my takes on the Oscars. Please like, subscribe, and share. And yes, if you want to know what my next movie will be about, well, it's going to be one hell of a ride.